Dre all day.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. I just came back in Miami after 2-3 weeks I spent in Europe. I was in the country of Georgia, not Georgia the state, not Atlanta, Georgia the country. Look it up on the map, you don't know where it is. But what I want to talk about from that experience is thinking about it and talking to people who I know are from America, who have traveled, who have been other places, and especially immigrants, people who come from other countries and then they come live in America. And this is really this message for any of you who is from the United States, but you have never spent time outside of the United States, is that this is the best possible place that you can live. You don't want to live anywhere else because the things available to you here in the United States are not available to you anywhere else. You will appreciate the United States more when you go other places. And I'm gonna tell you a couple reasons why. First of all, opportunity. In the United States, just when I'm recording this, a few days ago, Logan Paul? Logan Paul fights Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. Now, who is Logan Paul? What has he done in boxing? Nothing. Who is he? He was a YouTuber. So some kid who get on YouTube, makes himself popular. He ends up fighting the guy who's recognized as maybe the greatest fighter of all time and gets paid for it. He didn't have to pay to fight Floyd. He got paid to fight Floyd Mayweather. Where in the world could somebody have come from nothing, come from being a nobody, made himself into significant enough where he could have the biggest fighter in the world fight him in an exhibition match and get paid to do it? Understand, in a lot of other places in the world, the family that you're born into, the people that you know, what connections you have or don't have, pretty much determine how your life's going to go. What is possible to you, what opportunities are available to you, what you can do, what you can't do, where you can go, where you can't go. In the United States, though, you could come from zero. You could be an absolute nobody. You could be homeless, and you can become the richest person. You can become the most known person. You can build a business, have a brand, and become the most powerful person there is. Only in America do you have that opportunity. And that's for anybody. If you're here, you have the right to do that. You have the rights where you can create that opportunity for yourself. In many other places in the world, that opportunity does not exist. The infrastructure doesn't exist. The tools that we have access to that can allow somebody like Logan Paul to make himself into what he made himself into, that's not available everywhere. And a lot of you, again, if you are only from America, you've never been anywhere, you wouldn't understand this until you've been to other places and you can see how people really live there, so you can really appreciate what you have here. Second thing is a lot of the stuff that we take for granted, and there are so many of them. I've been overseas 10 times in a bunch of different countries, but there are so many things that we take for granted here that are not readily available in other places. For example, here in Miami, I drink a lot of water. Any of you who follow my material, I drink water. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink juice. I don't drink soda. The only thing I drink is water. Over there, it's hard to find a damn water fountain. So I remember I would go like hours and hours over the course of a day not having any water to drink because there was no water. There wasn't any water anywhere. Not that they don't have water, but it's not so easily accessible. I would have to go in the store and buy a bottle of water, which I don't even do here. I buy one bottle and I just keep refilling the bottle with water fountains because there are water fountains everywhere. They're easy to find. Over there, not so easy to find. Again, a little thing. When you go to a restaurant, for example, the place I was just at, they don't bring you water at the restaurant. And actually, almost everywhere I've been overseas or outside of USA, when you sit down at a table at a restaurant here, they bring you water. Like ice water, you don't even have to ask for it. They just bring it. Over there, they don't bring water. They usually want to sell you some type of drink. If you ask for water, what they'll do is bring you a bottled water, and then they'll charge you for the water. And if you want water that's not bottled, you have to ask for it, and they kind of look at you funny because they're not used to people asking for water at all, first of all, or asking for water that's like, not the water that they can charge you for. So again, a little thing. Another thing, over there, I use paper towels. I use paper towels to clean stuff, or I use paper towels to like dry my hands or blow my nose. Over there, the paper towels, they don't have good paper towels. They don't have like Bounty, like the thick paper towels. The kind of, see the commercials where they clean up a mess and then you can use it all over again because it's so thick and absorbing. They don't have those kind of paper towels over there. The paper towels over there is really cheap. It's like a piece of paper, and it's so cheap. You use it one time and it doesn't even do the job, first of all, and then you can't use it again because it's such cheap ass paper towel. And that's the best thing they have available as far as paper towels go. Again, a little thing, but these things start to add up. Not having the water. What about the Wi-Fi? I remember the place that we were staying when I was just in Europe. The Wi-Fi was good enough. I mean, I was able to stream NBA games and stuff like that, but I couldn't do all the stuff that I wanted to do. I wasn't going to try to upload a bunch of videos or download videos or do any of that stuff. Even updating the cloud storage on my phone, where I had to save photos and videos and stuff, was taking forever because the Wi-Fi was so damn slow. And it was the best Wi-Fi you could buy. Because in these countries, again, these little things that we take for granted in America are not available in these other places. And the third thing is just you could do what you want and get what you want whenever you want here in the USA. In the USA, let's say I run out of paper towels and I don't feel like going outside. All right, I'll hit up Amazon, and by tomorrow morning I'll have a 10-pack of paper towels at my doorstep. Or my batteries die on my camera or something like that. I can buy a new battery via Amazon Prime. 2 days from now, the battery will be sitting in my mailbox. In other countries, like country that I was just in, there's no Amazon. In other words, you cannot order something on Amazon and have them bring it to your house because it does not exist. And these are, again, something that we take for granted. It doesn't seem like a big thing when you're living here, but you go somewhere where you don't have it and you can't access it and you can't just get what you want whenever you feel like it. You can't just order a meal. Let's say it's 3 a.m, you were out partying and you just want a meal. You want some fried chicken and fries. You can go on Uber Eats, somebody's going to sell that and you can go get it. In other countries, that doesn't exist. You don't have that same opportunity. You can't do what you want. You don't have the same rights. Here in America, you get in an argument with a cop or something. Y'all see the videos probably on social media, people talking shit to cops, being disrespectful because they want to, and then, I know my rights, right? In other countries, you don't have those kind of rights. You don't have those same rights with cops in other countries that you have here in America. You can't just talk shit to a cop if they understand what you're saying and walk away from that situation. They'll fuck you up. They'll rob you. And I know people who have these things have happened to. And a lot of the stuff, again, when you're here in America and you haven't been other places, you just think these are just normal, inherent privileges, rights and privileges that come to you as just by being a human being. And living in America, you're right. But when you go other places, you will realize how this is not a normal thing. It is not something that just comes with being a human being. And you will really appreciate where you live and where you're from once you get out there and see places. So any of you who has not been anywhere, take that opportunity to get that experience. Go out and see the world. Go out and see other places, see other people, see how they live, so you can come to really understand the value of what you have here in the United States. If you haven't yet claimed your free copy of my new book called The Third Day, The Decision That Separates the Pros from the Amateurs, the link is down below in the video description. So just click that link there and send me a text. My number is 305-384-6894. Let me know the best thing you got from this vid. Work on your game. Dre, all